Hello, good evening, everyone. Is my voice clear? Is it audible? Yeah, okay. Have you all done the yesterday's task, which I have given on CSS, right? Yeah. Actually, yesterday I have told you to share someone today, right? To share the screen someone today. Who is that? I think so. It is Sunita or Shafia. Who is that? I have asked you to share the screen today at the beginning of the class.
No, ma'am, it's not mine, ma'am.
Yeah, Shafia, is it you? Yeah, okay, Ananya. Okay, okay. Ananya, please share the screen and show the yesterday's task which you have done. Ananya, your screen share is stopped. Yeah, now it's visible. Yeah, execute it. See, that is the output of the yesterday's task, which if someone will be absent to the next class, so you have missed the class. Transition and animations. So this is the use of transition and animation. Okay. Yeah, Anya, please place your cursor on the button. See, if she is placing on the button, click here. the color is changing to orange color because she gave the transition to that button. Okay. Okay, Ananya. Super. Thank you. You can stop your screen. Actually, yesterday I have shown you with the development, right? So actually, where we are going to use this animation uh, and transitions and all on images only, right? How can we use this on images in the sense? Let me show a code for you first so that you can know how it will be working on. And you have to execute the code so you can be able to apply this transition and animations for images too. Okay, so this is the wait a second. Let me show first what is the HTML code. So this is the HTML code which I have written in the body part. So first there is a heading of transition effect on image. Yeah, transition effect. What I have done. There is a heading of transition effect of image, and I have given a paragraph of over the image. Okay, and then I have given an image. See, here I have given the image.jpg which is in my folder. You can mention whatever the images you want. Okay, so the source attribute is used for what? For the location of your image. So I have mentioned my location of the image. And here, see, I have given a class name for that image as a transition img. Okay, please note that. And then I have given a HR tag which is used to display a thick line, like a horizontal line. Okay, and then I have given a heading of animation effect on image. Yeah, sorry, I have forgot to share the screen. Jessica, please stop your cam. Jessica, please turn off your camera. Yeah, now is the screen sharing.
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah, okay. So this is my HTML code. As I have told you right now, I have given a heading, transition effect on image, and a paragraph over the image. And after that, I have given a image and I have given the path of the source to here. See, this is a image.jpg. And I have given a class name. Why? Because I have to access this element and I have to apply the styles for this element, right? For that purpose, here I have given a class, okay? Class and class name I have given a transition image and I have given HR tag because of I want to differentiate the transition and the animations for the showing purpose to you. So I have given a HR tag. If you don't want, then you can't also. So this is the HR tag which is used to display a thick horizontal line. Okay. After that, I have given a like heading, animation, effect on image, and then I have given a paragraph. After that, I have created a div element. So for the div element, I have created a class name animation container. Okay, and I have created an image and for that image, I have given class and class name. So this is my simple HTML code. Now let me show how I apply these transitions and images in the code. Okay, this is the style tag. Why we are using style tag? Because here we are using internal CSS. So in the head section, I'm going to write the CSS code. So that's why I'm using style tag here. And then I'm applying for the total body, means for the whole website, I want Arial text, and the text should be in the center, and there should be a background color, and with the padding 30 px. After that, I have called a class transition hyphen image. What is transition hyphen image here in the sense? This image, which given the class name as a transition hyphen image, we are calling that element here, and we are applying this particular styles to this element like that image. So that image should be in a 300 pixels, and the image should be with the height of 200 pixels, and the border radius should be 10 pixels, and the transition should be done in 1 second. Okay, so I have to apply this transition when I'm going to hover it, right? So I have to mention transition image, which is a class name, and colon hover. Okay, in that I have to transform this into rotate 5 degrees. Okay, so that's why I have given 5 degrees here and scale 1 out of 2. And border radius is given as 50%. Okay, and the box shadow in the sense it will be display like a shadow for that image. So that shadow should be in a black color, and it should be with the 0 pixels, 0 pixels, and 20 pixels. Body shadow is used to display the shadow of that element. Okay, and that next let's move to the animation container, which is a div element here. So for the div element here we have given first means moving nature. Okay, position moving nature, and for that div element here we have given 100% width and 20 to 50 pixels height. Okay, and the margin top of the image margin should be 50 pixels, especially I have mentioned top. Okay, and animation image, see I have given animation image, right? For that image I have to mention some animations, right? For that only here I have given width for the image. This is for div element, this is for image, and for that image I have given the width and height. Position should be absolute, and the animation, see note this animation here I have given the animation name as a move image. The animation should be done in 5 seconds. It should be repeat infinite times. Okay, so for animation purpose here we are going to use keyframes, right? Means from where to where we have to mention. So for that purpose here we are using keyframes. So at the rate keyframes, move image, and then here I have mentioned 0%, means at if the image is at left side. Jessica, will you please turn off your mic? Jessica,
3D picture చూస్తున్నాం అందరూ లేదనుకో
please turn off your mic and cam. Don't create disturbance during the class. See here, 0%. Why I have mentioned 0% in the sense when it is the starting point from the left, it should be apply the top 0 pixels. Okay, and then if it will be in the like 25%, then it should be in a 300 pixels and 0%. If you want, you can, it is an image, right? That's why we haven't mentioned colors here to show the difference. I have mentioned like top, bottom. If it will be going to the left 0%, it is going to be top. If it is coming 25% of the left, it is going to be move to the top. Okay, if it is going to the 50% left, that is going to be the 100% pixels of top. Here 0 pixels of top, here 0 pixels of top, and here 100 pixels of top. It is moving to the top words into 100 pixels. I'll show the output. Don't panic. Don't get confused. Why how it is going to be executed and all. And if it is coming left 75%, then it should go to top 100%. If it is going to left 100%, then top should be equals to 0. So this is the whole code which I have used for images here. See, you have to mention the source attribute in the image, which is a mandatory attribute. Okay. Have you all understood this code? Please respond to my words. What about the remaining people? Please raise your hands who have understood this code. Yeah, okay, thank you for the response. Now let's see the output of this code. See, here when I'm going to apply the hover, then the image is turning into the like oval shape because I have given the radius of this image, changed the radius of this image. So that's why it is changing when I'm going to hover it. Okay. So this is how we are going to use in websites. So it will be like interesting. When you are going to observe this, when you are going to observe this image, it is moving top and downwards. So because we have given top 0 means it will go to the downwards. See, if it is coming to the first left, it is moving top down and only down. Okay, again down. So this is the motion of like automatically done by the image only. Okay, so that is why animations are used. Image moves automatically. So this is how you are going to use this transition and animation in your images using the images. Okay, so this is how the creators are using the animation and transition while creating the websites and all. So that itself only we are seeing the beautiful images which is with the animations and all. Okay, so now I hope the execution will be understood by you all. Have you observed the output? Have you understood the output? How it get right? Yeah, okay. Now, any one of you please share your screen and write the code for this image itself and then execute it. Any one of you. Yeah, Neha Reddy, are you in college bus or in home itself? If you are comfortable, you can share the screen. Yeah, Jahnavi, will you share the screen? You have raised your hand. If you want, you can. Yeah, Jahnavi, please respond. Or Govardhan, why can't you share your screen? This is the last part of the CSS. After this, we are going to start JS, JavaScript. Okay. So Nandini, will you please share your screen? Please make it fast. Nandini, are you there? See, I have told you, right? First, you have to write the code of HTML, then you have to write the code of style. Okay, so it will be a good practice. So don't write the CSS code first. First, write the HTML code, then apply the stylings through CSS. Don't do that again. Just show the output. Nalini, please show your output. Yeah. Why that image is not visible in the animation part? Please check your code. See, first you have to create the div element and then place the image in that div element with the class name. Okay, give the class name for div element and also for image too. Now move to the HTML code. Yeah, you have given the second image there, right? So place that total image, place the total image in the div element. You have given below the image div element, right? Remove that first. No, div element. Okay. Copy that. Okay, image copy that. Copy that. Yeah. And place that in between the development, like inside the development. Yeah. That is the process of using the changes. I hope you all understood with the execution of me and mine too. So will you please raise your hands? How many of you understood about this images execution using the transition and animations? Yeah, Nandini, thank you. You can stop the screen share. Okay. Okay, let me explain just the basics of the JavaScript today. Then we can go deeper tomorrow. Okay. Let me explain just basics of the JavaScript. Yeah, JavaScript means what? Why we are using this JavaScript? Here, JavaScript is a programming language used to make web pages interactive. As I have told you earlier, right? What is the difference between HTML, CSS, and JavaScript in the sense? HTML is used to create the structure, and CSS is used to apply the designs, and JavaScript is used to for creation of the dynamic web pages, for creation of the for giving the actions to the web pages. So it will used to make web pages interactive. Okay. Now, what is JavaScript can do means it shows alerts to us, and it performs calculations, and it validates the forms, it changes the web page content, and it can create animations, and also it can give the interactive websites. So that is the use of JavaScript. Simply JavaScript in the sense functionality or actions. Okay, that is JavaScript. So in the real-time examples, here the JS is used in Instagram, YouTube, Amazon, Netflix, Facebook. Like many websites are using this JS. Okay, without the JavaScript, the web page is going to be non-interactive. The web page is going to be static. It won't be a dynamic web page. Static in the sense it won't work. It is just for showcasing. Like you can just see the website. We cannot perform any actions on the website. So it is a static website. If we are going to perform any actions and if we are going to give input to the website and we are getting any output from the website in a sense, so those type of websites is called as dynamic web pages. Okay. So now, like in CSS, JavaScript also has three ways to write this code. Okay, the three ways are inline JS, internal JS, and external JS. Here, inline JS in the sense JS written inside the HTML tag as inline CSS. CSS inside the HTML tag is called as inline CSS. Like JS written in HTML tag is called as inline JavaScript. Okay. For example, if I have created any button, if I'm going to click on that button, I want to present an alert message that hello students. Okay, then how can I perform that action? Using this JS only. Okay, so on click is a property. Here we are going to like an attribute. We are going to give on click as an attribute, and we can use the alert there. You are not going to get understood of all this. Just listen. After the introduction class, and if you are going to execute in the practical sessions, then you will be understood. Okay. In that button, I'm using on click attribute. So this is the inline JS. On click is a method used in a JS. So that here we have used for in the line tag in a line. So that type of is called as inline JS. Okay. Now when message appears. So that is how we have created a button. Now, what is the internal JS? Means internal JS JavaScript means what? Means the JavaScript written inside the script tag. Make note of this. The JavaScript written inside the script tag is going to be called as internal JavaScript as an internal CSS only. There we are going to use style tag. Here we are going to use script tag. That's it. Okay. For example, actually previously in the inline I have used a button, right? For that purpose I have given an attribute on click. So in this internal JavaScript, I'm not going to use that on click and all. I'm just opening the script tags and using the alert method. For what? Using the alert method, welcome to JavaScript. Then it is going to be appear as a pop-up message. So that's simple when we are going to use script tag, not an attribute. Mention that script tag. If we are going to use the script tag, then it is called as the internal JavaScript. Okay. Now, external JavaScript in the sense JS written in separate file. Like if I'm going to create any file with the extension of .js, then it is going to be called as external JavaScript. Okay, the file we are going to create separately with .js is an external JavaScript. Okay, so in CSS, you are going to link the CSS file and HTML file with what? With a link tag, right? Like that only. Here we are going to use script tag. Okay, script, and we have to use source attribute src equals to, we have to mention the JS, like whatever the JS file I'm going to create. So that JS file should be, the JS file name should be given in the source. So here we are going to create a script tag. In that we are going to use the source attribute. In that source attribute, we are giving the value as a part of our JavaScript file, and we are going to close that script tag. For link tag, you are not having closing tag. For script tag, you are having closing tag. So make a note of that. So like that, we are going to use this external JavaScript. So you are going to create a .js file separately, and you are mentioning the script tag and source in the HTML. Okay, and this is the like basic part of the JS, and there will be variable. What is a variable? Anyone can tell that what is a variable? What is a variable? Okay, is an identifier. Okay, for what? Why we are going to use that identifier? Yeah, which is an identifier, and we can say it as a value or whatever it may be, and it is going to store the data. Variables are going to store the data. Okay, an identifier or a value which is going to store the data is called as a variables. Okay, variable is a container for storing values. Okay, like a bottle stores water, right? Like that, a variable stores data. In JavaScript, the variables are declared as with the keyword let, let. Okay, first you are going to write let, and then you are going to write variable name. After that, you are going to give the value, what should be assigned to that variable name. So this is the simple syntax of the variable. Okay, I'll go deeper tomorrow because you won't get understood properly now today itself only because all the concepts will tell in one day it will be get confused. So you have to just clarify about what is JS, why we are using it, and what is the purpose of using that, and how we are going to use this, in how many ways we are going to use this, how can we write this code. Okay, so that is the important thing. We are going to write in a three ways as I have told you. So you must concentrate on that three ways. In a first way, how we are going to write the code. In the second way, how we are going to write the code and what are the usages of that, like script tag. And in the third way, how can I connect the HTML and this JavaScript with a script tag, okay, with a source attribute. Okay, this is the main part. So we'll discuss tomorrow with a technical example. I can make you write the code also. Don't worry. So let me know, have you understood today's session up to now? Yeah, guys. Okay. So JS is very important. Please inform to your student, like your friends too. Don't miss the classes. So yeah, okay. Yeah, please raise your hands who are understood, who have understood the class today, so that I can know how many people are going to raise your hands. Yeah, please inform to your friends to attend the classes because JS is very important. If they are going to miss the classes, they won't be listen again. And make sure you are going to practice everything every day. Okay, 16 members. Might be that 18. The two is my device only. Okay, one is mine, and the other is whose one. They are unable to react also. Okay, it's okay. Yeah, happy. I hope you all understood the class today. If anyone having doubts, then you can stay in the meet. Other people can leave, like can exit the meet.